A group of senators is traveling the West Coast, visiting lighthouses and visiting with people who are concerned about their future. New technology means automation is now an option for many coastal lighthouses. But the mariners say there's no technology in the world that can replace the sharp eyes and the ears of an experienced lighthouse keeper. The tour made a stop in Nanaimo today. Our Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett has the story from our Nanaimo newsroom. Jonathan.
Hudson, is an issue that doesn't ever seem to go away. For decades now, bureaucrats have been questioning the value of staffed lighthouses, while some others say automation just doesn't cut it when you're talking about safety out on the water.
In a small room at the Dorchester Hotel in Nanaimo, by appointment only, people concerned with lighthouse destaffing will be allowed to make a 10-minute presentation each to a group of senators. The meetings are not open to the public or the media.
These are private by invitation only. Members of the Fifth Estate, such as yourself, aren't in there telling the public what's going on.
We only found out 3 days ago, and it would have been much better had there been more time to get organized.
The Standing Senate Committee on Fisheries and Oceans, after a whirlwind tour of local lighthouses, are here to listen and learn.
How people feel about them, how people use them, why they use them, do they provide the service that people want, and is it necessary to keep somebody in that lighthouse to provide that service?
One of the senators on the committee, former Olympian Nancy Green-Rain.
We've heard very clearly that there are a lot of people that rely on the up-to-date weather reporting from the light stations. It's not weather forecasting, but it's actual on-time, what is it doing out there? And, you know, that's something very valuable.
It's a hot-button issue and has been for decades. Should lighthouses continue to be staffed by their keepers or automated? Despite most boats these days having GPS or other high-tech navigation technology, some say manned lighthouses are still vital when it comes to mariner safety. People like former lighthouse keeper Jim Abram have been arguing against destaffing for years.
People that do have sophisticated electronics find that they fail occasionally. They also find that they like having a redundancy situation where they have a light station with a light, a horn, a weather report, a place they can check in on.
There is nothing like a human weather observation. There is nothing like a human response or the offer of sanctuary, warmth when you need it, first aid when you need it, local information when required.
The 5 senators are scheduled to visit 5 coastal communities and make recommendations to the Minister of Fisheries and Oceans.
We're putting a lot of effort into it, and I hope our recommendations are good common sense and that they're listened to.
Now, tomorrow the Standing Senate Committee is in Campbell River with a visit to Cape Mudge Lighthouse on Quadra Island and meetings at 4 o'clock at the Campbell River Heritage Center. Friday they're on up to Prince Rupert, and Saturday in Richmond. The senators will make their recommendation to the full Senate and then to the Minister of Fisheries and Oceans by the end of the year. Hudson?
All right, Jonathan Bartlett, thank you.
You're welcome.